Hello and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. My name's Steve Woody and this is the beginner's walkthrough guide. We are currently on, I think it's day 8. I believe it's day 8. And we're on chapter 8 as well. Oh no, sorry. We're on chapter 7. I apologise. So we need to have a resident in our settlement. And we need to build a household for the new inhabitant. Well, currently it says we've got 1 of 2 because we're already a resident. It's us. So what we need to do today is we need to build another house. So in yesterday's video, if you remember, we actually worked through the night. We built our settlement. So currently we have our non-perishable storage. We have our food or perishable storage. We also have our hunting lodge, our woodwork. We have our well, and we have our barn, and we have our workshop. All of these currently available here on our settlement. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start bringing in new people to come and work with us. And in order to do that, we first need to build some new houses. So along here is going to be where all of our new houses go. So buildings, houses, and we're going to build a simple small house. This fits 3 people. The simple house will fit 4 people. So we could always go for the bigger house if we wanted to, which will hold more people. But it costs more to build a bigger house, obviously. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to try our best to line up these houses. It's not always easy to do this. You just need to be aware as you're building these. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. But we're going to go and we're going to try and build these as close as possible so that they're where they need to be. Now this one, as you can see, it's a little bit off. And if that's the case, you can be happy with this. You can build them and step them up if you want to. That's fine. We need to think about what we're going to do. So if we press M to go to management, we can have 30 buildings. 30 buildings. We've only got 9 at the moment. So let's think about who we need. It tells us we only need to start a community. But we want somebody to work in the hunting den. We want somebody to work for the wood hunters. And we want somebody to work for the water. Those are the 3 things that we need. So we need 3 buildings. So for that to happen, we need 3 people. 3 people can go into 2 houses. We can have a man and a woman. So we need a man and a woman to go into 2 different houses. So let's build that. That's going to be our starting goal. So that's going to be our next house, which is going to go right there. Oh, no, that's a bad place to put it. Let's get our wooden hammer out and let's destroy those. That doesn't work. Instead, let's use this road. This road might just be a better place to build. So we're going to build along the road instead. Alright, the road. I like the road. It's nice and easy to build. What we're going to do is we're going to build a simple house. But we're going to build it on this road. So we're going to go back just far enough. And we're going to go along just far enough. Alright, there we go. So the house can go right there. Perfect. Let's build another one. So again, buildings, houses, simple house. Go to where it lets you, come forward as far as you can. Once you've done that, go back, go left, and you'll get to a point where it's as far as it will let you go. And let's place it. There's our 2 buildings. Going into this mode with our hammer, we can see we're going to need 20 stones. Alright, 20 stones, that's our goal. Let's go ahead and start to pick up some stones. We can run around, see what we can find. We're only after stones at the moment, so we're looking around. If we pick up some sticks, that's absolutely fine. We're going to need them anyway. But we're only after stones right now. That's our kind of focus. And lots of stones around here. We need 20 of them, remember. So, yeah, we need to make sure we really take a good look around. Pick up everything that's available to us. Some more here. Again, we might want to pick up some sticks as well. We're going to need them, so it's absolutely fine. But we're pressing Alt using this kind of infrared mode that we've got available to us. And this is going to help us find those stones that we need. And we'll grab the sticks as well because we know we're going to need them. Alright, looking for some more stones. There's one there. Alright, so that is 10, sorry. Alright, 12 stones. We need a lot more stones. And that's 19 sticks. Alright, this is good progress. Won't take us too long to be able to do this. We do need some more. It's hard sometimes, you get the stones mixed up with mushrooms. Alright, let's get these sticks. And then we're going to move away slightly. Alright, so we've got lots of sticks now. That's really good, but we still need some more stones. 19 stones. We need one more stone, and that is right there. We're going to grab that, and we're going to head back. Now we're also going to need some logs. We know we are. We'll come and get those in a moment. Let's just build these stones out first. It's going to be easier to carry the logs once we don't have the weight of the stones. And remember, we only need 2 houses. We can put 4 people in these 2 houses. 2 men and 2 women. So that's going to be our goal initially. To put 4 residents. And then obviously we need our own house. Oh, we need a new hammer. So that's going to require a log. I don't believe we have. Let's go and grab that log. And whilst we're here, we can just cut down a few trees. We're going to need to do this anyway, so let's just cut down a few trees. We're going to need these for the houses, so we can cut them all down. Now if we had a stone axe, this would have run out a long time ago. Because we've got this iron axe, really does last a long time. Okay, waiting for our energy because it's running out. Okay. That is a good number of trees. So we're going to chop these to get the wood. Alright, trying to get some of that energy back. Okay. That's a good amount of trees. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab these stumps and pick up these logs. Now this is going to affect our weight quite a lot. We're going to pick up what we can. Okay, that should do us to start with. Let's go back and check those houses out. Now we're also going to need, as well as making this hammer, some water. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we have a new level on production, which is good. So let's go ahead and finish this stone resources. And let's grab a drink of water while we're here. Not only can we get a drink of water, but if we pick up a water skin, we can also fill that up as well. So we've got more water with us. Alright, and then let's put these logs down. So, quite a lot of logs we need. Amazing. And we've got quite a few sticks as well, so we can build these. Now, in the future, we can change the wattle wall with a door to be a wood wall. We'll need more logs and less sticks. We can send out people to get those logs for us. We just don't need people to collect sticks. We're not going to need sticks anymore. So that's going to be a good thing to get rid of. So let's go ahead and finish this. Yeah, we're going to need some more logs to finish this house off. And we'll be able to get them in a sec. Let's just do what we can here for the moment. Alright, now inside the house, remember we're going to need sticks up here as well as logs. So we now need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs, 9, 10 logs, plus around the edge. We're going to need about another 15 logs. Lots and lots of logs. We know we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. 9, 10 on the top. 11, 12 on there. 13, 14, 15. We need 16 logs we need in total. 16 logs. Not including the initial foundation. It's about 24 logs I think in total to build a house like this. Alright, we've finished the straw off, so that's done. And then we're going to go and we're going to grab those logs. Now, just before we go and grab those logs, we're just going to get rid of these sticks, because they'll be weighing us down a little bit. And then when we grab the 16 logs, that's going to grab a load of sticks as well, and we'll see how we do. We'll finish off what we can. Alright, so 16 logs, here we go. A lot of work we need to do here. So we're going to, as you can see, we're really starting to clear this land out now. We're going to go and finish these trees off over here. So, knowing that a maple tree, we get the stump, which is 1. And if we cut the tree as well, we know we're going to get another 4 logs out of that. So that's 5 logs in total. So, yeah, we can go ahead and knock down 3 maple trees, and that should just about be enough. Definitely need a rest. Alright. Let's hit this. Perfect. Grab this. And we can go ahead and pick up all of these logs now. We've got loads more sticks as well. Much easier job today than it was yesterday for us to do this. But still, requires a lot of work. The good news is this is the last time we're going to have to do this, because we're going to have people that can now do it for us. So let's go ahead and get our hammer out, and we're going to run around the outside here, and we're going to finish this building. This is such an enjoyable part, just smashing in those last panels. I mean, it's so easy to finish building them. Oh, need another hammer. And we're going to need to assign it, because unfortunately we lost it. So let's grab that hammer, put it into our spot, and there we go. And we're going to go inside and finish off. I think we might be 1 log short, you know. No, I think we might be 2 logs short. Yes, 2 logs we need. Alright, well, I'm actually going to leave that tree. I quite like it being there. We're just going to chop down quite a few trees here. It's all good because it helps towards our experience. And we're going to need them anyway, so why not? We'll just pick them up. Because remember, we've got 2 houses to build, it's not just 1. Alright, good starting point there. Back to our wooden hammer. And there we go, we can finish off this house. That's 1 done. Now we need to finish off this second house, so yeah, we'll go and do these buildings on the outside. We've got a lot more sticks now as well. We run out before, but hopefully we'll be able to get these finished. It is currently 5:30 in the evening, so I think this is pretty much all we're going to get done today. We might get a quest done if we're lucky, but it's going to go into the night, so I've got a bit more time. Alright, so we need some more sticks and we need some more logs. Thankfully though we have enough straw. Just use all the straw up on the outside here. Oh, I think we're going to be one straw salt. We're going to have to go and get one straw and the rest of the logs. Now because we only need one straw, we'll go and grab that from the riverbed near us. We're going to walk over there now, just regain our energy. And this is why I don't like taking these. Remember before, when we needed these, we went and got them from further away. That was so these were always going to be here. We could just come close and grab them because we already took a load from here. That means we're going further out, and whilst there is a lot, we don't want to run out of them. Alright, let's grab these trees, shall we? Nice. So we're going to grab all these logs. Got loads more sticks now, loads more logs. Alright. Hopefully that's going to be enough to finish off this last house. Oh, we've done this house. We're on this one. Let's go inside. There's the interior. There's a side. The extra straw that we needed just to finish off these two sides here. And this last one. Perfect. Now we have two houses. Great. Let's head back up to the village and see if we're lucky. We might be. We might have time today. You can actually go up to the village before if you want to. So rather than leaving it so late, you can go up to the village, bring a couple of people back, and then finish building the houses. But if you don't have the houses ready for them, they'll be unhappy. So one of the things you're going to have to start doing now with your settlement is managing expectations. You have to keep your settlers happy, otherwise they'll leave. So now we need to go and bring some more people. So we built the two houses. We can have a man and woman in each. There's enough room for 3 people, which I imagine is a man, a woman and a child if they get married. So let's see how that works out, shall we? Alright, back to that first village. Just going to try and get our stamina up a little bit. We've got a few quests that we can do as well. We haven't done any stories for a bit, but for now, we're not too worried about the stories. I mean, it's nearly 8 o'clock. It's 7:30 right now. Yes, there's villagers here, which is great. We've got 2 ladies. So let's talk to Roberta.
Hello.
So Roberta is 22 years old. I'm creating a new settlement. I'd like you to come and join me. Sounds like what I was looking for. See you there. Alright. And now we can go into people management, which we'll talk about in just a moment. And we're going to bring you as well. So there we go. 2 people coming across to our settlement. Now we need to find a couple of guys. There's no one here though. That means we'd need to go to another settlement, another place. If we look on our map, we can see we've got to go here to do this job. If we look at our journal, we need to talk to Sambor. But also we need to deliver to Philibert 120 coins. So that means we need to go over here. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today. We might not have the time to do that. It's quite a long way to go. It's getting quite late at night. So I think that's something we're going to do tomorrow. I think that will be tomorrow's job, will be to go and continue those. For now, we need to sort out our settlers. So as you can see in the top left now, we have these new challenges. 2 houses required, 2 lots of food required, 2 lots of water required, and 2 lots of wood required. So in order to do that, we can press M, and we can go into management, and we can go into people management. So here we can see the people, the age, their mood, their profession, and here it tells us things about them. So this is going to be what they are good at, whether it is hunting, gathering, etc, etc. We can see their skills. If I click on this person, I'll be able to see. So here we've got extraction, which is a 2, hunting, farming, diplomacy, survival, and production. So this person is good at hunting. So we would ideally we want to assign them to do a job in the hunter lodge, because that's what they're good at. They've got a 3 in that skill. Alright, so now they've got a job, they're working. But they also need a house. So here, what we can do is come back out. Alright, and we can click here on the house and we can assign them to one of the houses. So there we go, we're going to accept and give them a house. Roberta, we're going to do the same thing for. We're going to give Roberta a house by clicking on the house. And then clicking on here, double clicking, and accept. So now they're both in a house. They've both got their own house, they're happy. Now we need to give them that workplace. So again, this person is going to be working in the hunting lodge. Okay. So we're going to click there. That's it. So now this person has no food, no water, no wood, but they're working in a hunting lodge and they're living in a house. Now for Roberta, when we look at her jobs, what she can do, she's good at hunting, farming and survival. Okay. She's not very good at extraction or production. So really not probably the best person to have working for us, but we still need to give her a job. So let's get her. Now we've got a hunter already. So now we need to give her a job. Well, we need water as well, but we also need wood. So what we can do is we can put her into the woodshed. We can assign her as a worker, and she is now working in the woodshed. So now we have a worker in the woodshed. We have a worker for the hunting. As you can see, the accommodation has now disappeared. They've got food because they're getting food from the shared storage. They've got wood because they're getting wood from the shared storage. But they don't have any water. There's no water in the shared storage. So what we need to do right now is we need to put some water. So if we go to our inventory and we look at our water, we actually have this water skin. And it needs to go, it says there, it needs to go into food storage. So we're going to go to our food storage. And we're going to put this water in there. And in doing that, that's going to give them both the water that they need. So right now, we'll go to the chest, open up the chest. Come to here and we put in the water. The water's now in there. So now, because we've done that, you'll see those 2 in the top left hand corner, they've disappeared. They've now got enough water. So there's enough water, there's enough food. That means that they're happy. But they're not yet going to be working. And the reason for that is because in order for them to work, they need tools. So in order for them to be able to chop down trees, we have to be able to craft them an axe. They need a stone axe, which needs sticks and stones. So I need to go and find some sticks and some stones. We're going to do that real quick. So there's a stone there. There's another one there. Great. And we need some sticks as well. I'm going to grab that. Now we kind of want to do 2 of these, but for now I'm just going to do 1 to show you. So we're going to craft a stone axe. Perfect. There's a stone axe. Now in order for them to work, we have to put the stone axe in their workstation. So there's a box in their workstation. This is the, it's a bit dark here, but this is the wood cutter. And here there's a box. So inside this box, we have to go across and we have to get the tools that they need. So in this instance, it's going to be a stone axe. And we need to put that stone axe inside that chest. Okay, that's part of the work. Now we need to find the hunter. The hunter is down here. The hunter needs a knife. So now, in order for the hunter to work, we need to give them a knife. Well, we're going to give them an iron knife because we've got those. In fact, we've actually got a couple of iron knives. And I think we have... Yeah, that's all we have. Okay, so we're going to give them an iron knife. Okay? So they've now got that. Now, if you don't want to give them an iron knife, you can actually craft them a normal knife. They can have a stone knife. We can give them that instead. But that's fine. So now they've got the tools that they require. We've got the axe and we've got the knife. So they've got all of the resources they need. They've got water, because that's in the shared storage. They've got food from the shared storage. They've got wood in the other storage. And they've got tools in their independent workplace. The stone axe for the wood and a knife for the hunter. Now we need to go back to the management screen. Okay, so now we're in the management screen. We can see our people. We click on a person and we've assigned them a house and a workplace. They've got that. Same here. Roberta has that as well. Done. Now what we need to do is click on the buildings themselves. So if we look on the buildings, we can see that we have a wood shed. If we click on the wood shed, so we have the wood shed, we can see that this requires a tool, which is an axe. We've put the axe in there. We put the stone axe in there. The worker is Roberta. That's fine. There's no apprentices. But now we've got these icons at the top. So this is the overview. But there's no assignments. So in order to get an assignment, we click on the next icon, which is our assignments. What do we want them to do? Well, if we want them to just go ahead and click sticks, they'll do that. But it's in their free time right now, so they're not doing anything in their free time. But we don't need sticks. We've got loads of sticks. So what we want are logs. So what we can do is we can assign them 100% of their availability is going to be to collect logs. And that's all they're going to do. They're going to go and collect logs. All their time is going to be spent collecting logs. Now to do that, one log requires an axe. Now they can gather 20 logs per day. 20 logs per day. And that's it. As long as they've got an axe, they can do that. So now that's done. If we click on here, we can see how many logs there are currently available. 20 logs per day. Alright, and we can see what is required. A stone axe, which they do have. The stone axe is in there. It's coming from the resource storage. That's it. You might want to put a couple of stone axes in there to keep them going. But that's it. So we need to have the tools. They need to be happy. And we need to set the production. So let's just go back through that from the start. And here come our workers. They're just arriving now. So our workers need food, water and wood to be happy. They also need a home. Inside each home, if we go inside, there is a chest. Now we would normally have to put things inside their chest. However, because we have this storage works for everyone. So rather than me going and putting wood in each individual building, I can just put the wood in here and it will distribute. So these sticks are distributing to both places. Both places. So those sticks are going to both places. Also, we have food and water. And that comes from in here. This is the food. We have food and water here. And as you can see, that's going down. So that's all we need to do. As long as we've got the food and the water and the sticks in our central resources, it will consider it shared, and then the people can use that. Now if I go into the management screen, we can see we have a demand. So this is how much food we have. We have 660 food and we have a demand of 60. This is 50 water is what we have. We have a demand of 60. So we're going to run out of water. Wood, we have 44. We have a demand of 60. So we're going to run out of wood. So this is why we have the workers, and the workers are able to do the things we need. Now we have one worker on food and we have one worker on wood. So that should take care of both of those. Now we need another worker who can do water. And then we're self-sufficient. So that's our goal right now. Now the problem with the water is we've got a water skin that only holds 4 water. It's not really very much. Now if we pop over to the end here, where we've built this, we can use this workbench. If we go to wicker and wooden, you're going to see here's a bucket. So we can buy the scheme for a bucket. It's going to cost us 100 coins. So let's go ahead and buy that. And now we can make a bucket. But to make a bucket, we need 2 planks. We need 2 planks. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's make 4 planks. So we're going to come down here to our wood making facility. And we're going to craft. And we need to make planks. Now we need 1 log. Okay, 1 log makes 2 planks. And we are going to make 4 planks. So here we go. That's 1 done. And we're going to make another one. That will give us 4 planks for 2 wood. And also that's going to help us with our skills. Now, because we're crafting, our skills are going to go up a lot quicker. So we come back across to here, to the workbench, and we're going to make 2 buckets. Because now we can make 2 buckets. Oh. We can't have our light on while we're making buckets, but that's okay. Alright, so now we have 2 buckets. There's our torch. So now we're going to go down to the river. We also need to eat, so let's just quickly do that. I'll go to our food. We're going to eat our rye bread. Nice. And we're going to come down to grab our buckets. So let's get to the water. Alright, we're going to drink some water. Now we're going to go to our inventory. And we're going to grab these buckets and we're going to put them in our inventory. So there's 1 there. And we're going to put 1 there. There's our 2 buckets. So let's press number 7. And now we're going to fill the bucket. We can also do this at the well, by the way. Number 8. We're going to fill the bucket. Oh, no. There we go. So now we're going to fill the bucket. Great. We have 2 buckets. Again, we could do that at the well as well. We don't have to do it there. We can do it at the well. Also, if we go to the well, just to show you, there's also a crafting option. So I can craft and I can actually make a bucket of water. So I need a bucket and I can make a bucket of water. Now, I can do that at the well or I can do it at the water. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to put those buckets inside the food storage in here. So 2 buckets. Inside here, we've now got 20 water inside here. Now we can take out the water skin and keep that on us. So we've got that water skin. Now we've got enough food at the moment. We don't really need any onions, but we could do that. So we can give them the onions as well, so then they can eat those. I don't really recommend giving them the cherries because that's not good. It will poison them. But yeah, that's everything that we need to do. They've got enough food for now. But we do need to keep an eye on that. Alright. So now we have 2 people working. They're making food and they're making wood. They'll have enough wood because that'll all go into here. And they'll have enough food. So now we need to go back into the people management. And we need to do the same thing again. This time we're going to click on Lugardia. Okay, and she's in the hunting lodge. So we're going to click on the hunting lodge. So click on buildings this time. Buildings. We're going to go to hunting and we're going to click on the hunting lodge. Now we need a knife. Now we've assigned a knife already. So we click on here. What do we want this person to do? And we can get them to get meat. But meat's okay, but we then need them to dry the meat so the meat can be eaten, right? So we need to make sure that as well as we have meat, we also have dried meat. So they can produce, if we go to like 40%, or I think 30% even, 30% will gather 22 meat per day. Okay? So now, if we have that meat, we need to be able to create dried meat. So I'll work this out, but I think it's something like 60%, and then we can go for something like 10% leather. Alright, so this is going to require a knife. That's going to require a knife. So this will take 2 durability out of a knife. This will take 1. Right, so that's 3 durability out of the knife, but it's going to create 3 leather per day and 22 meat per day. And then the dried meat just requires a meat. So it will take the meat, it will dry the meat, and then we've got food. Because this cannot be consumed. I mean, it can be consumed, but it can be roasted on campfires, grated, grates, or cooked into various dishes in the kitchen. So for now, it's not the best source of meat, but it's a source of meat. Alright? So that's it. So now what we've done is we've got the meat. The meat will be in a storage. Remember, that will be in the food storage. So the meat from the food storage will be cooked. And it will be put back into the food storage. And then it will be distributed to the workers. And the same thing with the wood. The wood will be... the the stone axe will make the wood will go into the storage, the wood will be then used for firewood. Alright, so we're good at this point. We've done everything we need to do. Now I'm going to give them another tool because I think giving them one tool is not enough. So I need some stones, some sticks. So we're going to go ahead and just gather those quickly. I need to look around, see if I can find some sticks and some stones. Some here. And I'm going to put just a second tool in both buildings. Specifically the stone axe, because that's I need 3 more sticks. But I can make a stone knife, so let's do that. Also very, very dirty at the moment, so I do need to clean myself as well. There's a log there that I missed. Stone there. Another one there. Alright, do I have enough to make the stone axe? Yes, I do. And so my only requirement now is to ensure that I keep these people topped up with tools. And that's just for now. So again here, I can open up this chest. Go to my tools. I've got a stone axe. I'm going to put that, so there's 2 stone axes in there. Great. Inside this one, I've got a stone knife that I made. There we go. There's our two items. And that's it. That's all we're going to do for today. We have successfully acquired 2 settlers who are, I believe, sleeping. They're not even in here. I don't even know where they've gone. They're probably out playing and running around, but that's fine. Alright. No, oh my god, she's in my bed. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. She's in there. Alright, so apparently this is my house. You can go to the menu. You can go to management. You can choose a house where there is no one. So if I go to 3 houses. This one is mine, you can see, because it's got a little me on it. Now what I could do, if I wanted to, is I could assign this one to the player. Alright, and then, because this is my house, now you've got someone that doesn't have a house. So... apparently they do, but... oh, there you go, she's getting out now. She's going into her new house. It's reassigned her. So she should be... let me just check. Yeah, she should be going into her house. Perfect. And then I've got my house. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That is everything that we needed to do today. We've done it. We've achieved everything we needed to do. We're going to take all of this roasted meat. We're going to take this out of here now because it doesn't need to be there. We're going to take the salted meat out. Alright. There's nothing else we need in here. Any wood? No. No wood. We can take out the bronze axe. We could go and sell that actually. We could make quite a lot of money for that. But we could take out the bronze axe and we could put that in the hunter's den as well. That's something we could do. But for now, that's all of the meat out, all of the water out. So let's move that across into here. So again, here's our food storage. For our food, we're going to take across our roasted meat. We'll take all of it. And our salted meat. We're going to keep a little bit of water for ourselves. Alright. Good day. I feel like we've achieved a lot. And now it's time for us to go to sleep. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping me complete Chapter 6. And join us tomorrow where we'll go for Chapter 7, where we need to make another 5 buildings. But tomorrow we're going to carry on with the story mode. So we're not going to focus on the chapters as much. We're going to focus more on the story tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.